Kia ora team, and today we're going to look at our first introduction to this fella, Ohm, and Ohm's law. George Simon Ohm came up with this law. This law states the following: I equals V divided by R. But what does that mean? Well, you probably have heard by this stage some terms: current, voltage, and resistance. Today we're going to unpack those words, and hopefully by the end of this video you'll be able to describe those three to me and use an analogy or a story to be able to get your view and your opinion across about those. So sit tight, make sure you're taking plenty of notes, and answer the questions as we go. So the first on our list is current, or the flow of electric charge. So how can you think about this in a more relatable way? Well, let's take our stream for example. The water in the stream is flowing. Current is actually the substance that is flowing through the circuit, the substance that is flowing through the wires. And you can liken that to the water flowing through a stream. So the water flowing through our stream is the current. Or you can liken it to a tank of water, and that the substance, the water, is flowing through the pipes. The second on our list is voltage, or voltage can be described as the force moving through our circuit, the force moving the substance, the current, through our circuit. So what would that look like in another way? Just like current was the substance moving through our circuit, the water moving through a stream, the force, in this case, when in all streams, gravity, this is meant to be a waterfall, let's make more. Gravity is the force driving the water in a direction. This force is what we describe as voltage. In our second example of our water tank and a pipe, if I had a tap here that blocks this, our water, our substance, our electricity is still there, but it is not flowing if the tap is turned off. However, there is still a pressure, a voltage in the pipes. If I turned the tap on, that pressure would turn into a flow of the water. Just like when you turn your battery on, when you fully connect your circuit, the voltage will drive the electric force around. And finally, we have resistance. Now, resistance is measured in ohms, and resistance is the opposition to the flow of current. What does that mean, and what does that look like in something else? Well, if I have our stream again, would resist our flow of water in our stream if it is going this way. Rocks, big boulders, would resist our flow in our stream. Likewise, in our second example of our tank of water with a pipe, if I was to put a stone into our pipe that would partially block the flow of water, that would be offering resistance to that flow of water. So there we have it, guys, a very basic introduction to three terms you will need to know and use throughout this topic: voltage, current, and resistance. We're going to use those three in their numerical terms, or what they're measured in, amps, volts, and ohms, to solve simple mathematical problems.